3 things to understand about people. 1, not everyone cares about you. Most people are just curious. 2, the wrong people always teach us the right life lessons. And 3, you learn who people truly are when they don't get what they want.
Everyone wants to be Cristiano, but I give you the map. You think you will do it then? It's difficult. It's the discipline. The discipline is the most difficult thing, not only in the sports, but in the life. You have to challenge yourself to be consistent. I repeat, sometimes it's hard. It's what many people say, you like to go to the gym every day. Of course, no. It's not true. Nobody likes to go to the gym every day. But you have to do it.
Everybody has a turn back moment. You have a moment where you could go forward or you can give up. But the thing you have to keep in mind before you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. That's the guarantee of quitting, that it will never happen no way under the sun. The only way the possibility remains that it can happen is if you never give up no matter what.
When you stop drinking alcohol, your brain starts to repair. It starts to relax. It's kind of like when you go to sleep at night, the body starts to just go, oh, all right, and repair the damage that you've done throughout the day. Same thing with alcohol. When you stop ingesting those poisons, those toxins that come from alcohol, the brain can just relax. It can start to repair. And that shows up in daily life through clarity, focus, energy, a great night's sleep. There are many studies that show if you drink close to bedtime, it's going to compromise your sleep, and better skin. You just have that glow in your face and in your presence.
You don't need enemies. Compete against you. Like that. Once you compete against you, you're going to always win because you're trying to get better every day. So you in competition all the time. Them enemies over there take you off your course. Now you start thinking like them. You start doing goofy shit like them, and now you're not you. As long as you remain you and you competing with you every day, you're going to get better. You're going to get great. You're going to master you. I know my skills, I know my everything, and I'm competing against me every day. I don't care what you do.
I don't have time to hate someone while I'm busy building myself up. I either love you or I don't give a damn. I'm not everyone's friend. I talk with everyone. I laugh with everyone. But I'm not everyone's friend. Friendship in this day and age is on the lips of many, but in the hearts of very few. It calls you friend when they need you, an enemy when you're no longer useful to them. That's why I'm not everyone's friend. Only those who know what friendship really means and who know how to respect mine.
Marriage is not 50-50. It has never been 50-50. It will never be 50-50. Marriage is 85-15. 85 to the woman and 15 to the man. And let me explain something to you. The reason a woman is in charge of the house is because they know more about it. They know the kids' schedule. They know your schedule. They know the bills. They know where everybody goes. They take care of vacations. They run everything in the house because they care about everything.
Everyone has an opinion, but that doesn't mean they all matter. People will always have something to say about what you do, how you live, or who you are. But at the end of the day, their opinions are just that, opinions. They don't define you, and they don't dictate your worth. What really matters is how you see yourself and the choices you make. Don't let the noise of others drown out your own voice. Trust your path, because you're the one walking it, not them.
It's crazy, because when you're a baby, It's crazy because when you're a baby and you go to get up and you go to walk, what's the first thing everybody does? Oh my God, look. Oh, look at Jimmy's walking. Boom, Jimmy falls. They go, don't, get back up, come on. Hey, everybody, come see this. And everybody's like, yeah. You know why Jimmy walks? Because everybody's motivating him to walk. Well, it's the total opposite as you get into, you become an adult. You try to become a lawyer, a doctor, or anything you want to do, open a business. Everybody's, oh, that's not going to work. Why are you even thinking like that? Why are you even on? You should just go get a 9 to 5.
Many of the things that have happened to you have also happened for you. And that I learned when the crisis or the challenge showed up for me, I immediately would ask, sometimes out loud, but certainly in my own conscious spirit, what is this here to teach me? And how can I get that lesson as soon as possible? And this, I guarantee you, the moment you have the conscious realization of, oh, this is why this is here, showing up to allow me to see whatever that is in your life, it changes for you.
There are 3 solutions to every problem. Accept it, change it, or leave it. If you can't accept it, change it. If you can't change it, leave it. Life is too short to be spent in frustration over things that can't be altered. Acceptance brings peace. Change brings growth. And leaving brings freedom. Each choice is powerful in its own way, guiding you toward a path of clarity and resolution. The key is knowing which solution fits the situation and having the courage to act accordingly.
People get annoyed by late people. But let me tell you something. There's a recent scientific study that says that people who are late are likely to live longer and be more successful. Because, see, I think what that means is because late people are less stressed. Because when you're late, when you show up, you say, I'm sorry. But the truth is, you really don't give a damn. That's why you're late.
You've been through 1,000 things in your life people don't even know about. You've experienced things they have shook you, changed you, broke you, built you, and taught you that you are stronger than you ever thought you had to be. And you are who you are for all of it. So the next time someone judges you based on a small part of what they see and how they interpret that, remember who you are, remember how much you've overcome, and smile and keep walking because you don't have a single thing to prove to anyone. You've already proven so much to yourself when you muddled through some storms that people didn't even see because you carried yourself.
2025 is your year to break through and rise above. Leave behind the doubts, the fears, and the excuses that held you back. Step boldly into the person you've always been destined to be. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn. Every setback is a setup for an even greater comeback. This year, focus on your growth, your goals, and your inner peace. Remember, the only limits you have are the ones you place on yourself. This is your time to shine, to create, and to thrive. Make every moment count because 2025 is yours for the taking.
If you want to change your life, you need to be busy. Pack your schedule. The more active you are, the more you will achieve. True winners don't have time for things that don't help them reach their goals. So, focus on what really matters every single day. Everyone wants success, but few want to work for it. Most people love the idea of winning, but hate the process. But loving the process is key. Don't just wish for success. Work for it. The world only rewards the best. To be the best, focus on one thing and master it. I don't care who's doing better than me. I'm not in competition with anyone else. The only rival I have is the person I was yesterday. Last year, I was different. I've grown, I've learned, I've improved, and that's what truly matters. It's me versus me. Every day I wake up ready to push myself further. I challenge my limits, striving to be the best version of myself. I won't let someone else's success make me feel small. Their journey is theirs, and mine is mine. I know where I've come from, and I know where I'm going, so I keep pushing forward, not to be better than anyone else, but to be better than I was.
The fastest and the best way to de-stress, to lower your level of stress in real time. And this is very important because life is stressful, right? Like, we can't control external events. And we hear all this stuff like meditate, vacation, massage, do all this stuff, but that's great. But what if you're stressed in the moment, right? You're about to give a talk, or you're in a difficult conversation, or, the world seems to be spinning around you. The physiological sigh brings your level of stress down immediately, very quickly, and we all have the capacity to do it. And it's done the following way. It's a double inhale through the nose. The first one is a complete inhale till your lungs feel full, and then you sneak in a little bit more air as a second inhale, and then a long, slow exhale through the mouth till your lungs are completely empty.
Obsession's gonna be talent every time. There's 1,000 other guys waiting in the wings who are obsessed with this game. You got all the talent in the world, but are you obsessed?
Most people will not understand your obsession, your drive, and your determination. Success is a lonely journey. That's just a reality.
When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive. Where people are like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I don't want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it.
I'm obsessed with finding myself now and not having to prove anything to anybody other than myself, and realizing that that is enough.
And most people are not going to understand why you're so driven, why you're so obsessed. And if you try and make them understand, you're going to end up frustrated.
The fastest and the best way to de-stress, to lower your level of stress in real time. And this is very important because life is stressful, right? Like, we can't control external events. And we hear all this stuff like meditate, vacation, massage, do all this stuff, but that's great. But what if you're stressed in the moment, right? You're about to give a talk, or you're in a difficult conversation, or, the world seems to be spinning around you. The physiological sigh brings your level of stress down immediately, very quickly, and we all have the capacity to do it. And it's done the following way. It's a double inhale through the nose. The first one is a complete inhale till your lungs feel full, and then you sneak in a little bit more air as a second inhale, and then a long, slow exhale through the mouth till your lungs are completely empty.
Here are 4 lessons that will make you rethink your life. And the 4th lesson is so deep. Number 1, happiness is not the absence of all your problems. It's the ability to deal with the problems. Number 2, feeling sad after making a decision doesn't mean you made the wrong decision. Number 3, you are not stressed because you are doing too much. You are stressed because you are doing too little of what makes you feel most alive. And number 4, the lesson you struggle with the most is going to keep repeating itself until you learn from it.
Who are you? It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
The hardest choices require the strongest wills.
In their last moments, people show you who they really are.
Let the past die. Kill it if you have to. That's the only way to become what you're meant to be.
They found you amusing for a while, the people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Why bother?
What's the chance of you making $1 million this year? Give me numbers. And everyone's like 0%, 0%, 0%, 1%. There's always 1%. It's like 5. And that's like the most it'll get to. And I said, okay, I'm going to give you the most extreme example, but I just want to see what happens. Okay. What's the percentage chance of you making $1 million this year legally? And if you don't, everyone that you love dies. And everyone's like 100%, 100%, 1,000%. I said, what changed? The goal didn't change. The time frame didn't change. Why you're doing it changed. Would you wake up in the morning if everyone that you love's life depended on it and be like, yeah, well, maybe I should scroll on TikTok for a little while? No, you'd be like, I'm going to take action immediately. And so it doesn't need to be like a fear of losing everybody. But what's really behind that is like, why?
Don't tell me you love me. I want to feel it. I want to feel it in how you talk to me. I want to feel it in how you show up for me. I want to feel it in how you support me. I want to feel it. Don't tell me you love me. I want to feel it in how you take my side sometimes and prioritize me and put me first. I want to feel it in how you honor me when you're moving around. I want to feel how much you love me. I want to feel it in how eager you are to spend time. How much you want to talk to me, how excited you are when I call or when I text. I want to feel it in your response. I want to feel it in your actions. I want to feel it in how you move. Don't tell me you love me. Show me you love me.
I have never understood why some people are lucky enough to be born with the chance that I had to have this path in life, and why across the world there's a woman just like me with the same abilities, the same desires, the same work ethic and love for her family, who would most likely make better films and better speeches. Only she sits in a refugee camp, and she has no voice. She worries about what her children will eat, how to keep them safe, and if they'll ever be allowed to return home. I don't know why this is my life, and that's hers.
Don't tell me you love me. I want to feel it. I want to feel it in how you talk to me. I want to feel it in how you show up for me. I want to feel it in how you support me. I want to feel it. Don't tell me you love me. I want to feel it in how you take my side sometimes and prioritize me and put me first. I want to feel it in how you honor me when you're moving around. I want to feel how much you love me. I want to feel it in how eager you are to spend time. How much you want to talk to me, how excited you are when I call or when I text. I want to feel it in your response. I want to feel it in your actions. I want to feel it in how you move. Don't tell me you love me. Show me you love me.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. I can't live that way.
The biggest mistake a person can do right now, no matter in which situation you are, is to give up.
See, the one thing I want you to promise me is that no matter how long it takes, keep going. No matter how much it hurts, keep going. So you was placed on this earth for a reason. You weren't meant to be average. You were meant to excel.
You might not reach the best version of yourself in this lifetime, but a better one than you are right now.
And dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality. I believe that sincerely, and I'll die on that thought.
How do you know when it's time to let go of love?
When efforts don't give result, you should let go and let magic happen to you. You should put your effort. You put your 100% effort, and then you should let go. We have 8 billion people in the world. So if one among those 8 billion is not appreciating your love or appreciating your positivity, your energy, that's their loss. You should move on. Don't just sit and brood over loss of one boyfriend or girlfriend. You must know life has so much more to offer to you. So value your life much more than other things.
I don't compete for attention. I don't compete for people. I don't compete, period. To me, competing is an attempt to increase my sense of self-worth by trying to one-up someone else. And that places my worth in the hands of others. I don't allow those outside of me to dictate how I feel about myself. I don't let the views of others shape how I view myself. My sense of self-worth is grounded in who I am, not who you think I am. Nothing is as liberating as owning who you are. You get to decide how you feel, when to feel it, and how to feel it. You get to decide who you are and who you get to be. Nobody else has that kind of power over you unless you let them. And we don't do that over here.
The universe is squeezing you the most before blessing you the most. And very often in every category of life. You see, that's because the old you needs to die for you to transform into the new you. And a question to ask you is, are you able to name one person that you would call a legend that also had an easy life? No, I thought so. So, is everything falling apart? Or are you being carved into becoming a legend?
You feel the weight pressing down on you, and the tears are there just beneath the surface. But you don't let them fall, not because you don't feel it. Oh, you feel everything, but you've built yourself to be strong, to hold it together when everything else is breaking apart. You've learned that strength sometimes means holding back the tears, not because crying makes you weak, but because you've convinced yourself that you need to be the rock. It's not that you can't cry, it's that you've chosen to carry the weight, to stand firm, to be the one others can lean on. But remember, even the strongest can bend without breaking. It's okay to let go, to let the tears fall if they need to. Strength isn't in the absence of emotion, but in the ability to feel deeply and still stand tall.
While they say it takes 3 weeks to develop a habit or it's always this hacky shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, 30 days ain't gonna do shit for you. The permanent, you wanna make it permanent. Permanent, you start talking about a year, 18 months, 2 years, that's a sacrifice. And when you commit yourself to something for a year, you're not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna let that go. Because in your mind, you have it clear as day. That year took a lot out of me. That year built me. That year started to scrape away all that scar tissue. Started to clean me up. 30 days doesn't clean shit up. 30 days just kind of covers up, put a blanket over it. It's like putting a rug over it. A year, it cleans you up nicely, man. Whatever your problem is, if you can dedicate yourself for a year to something, you can be a changed person.
Why does discipline equal freedom? Because the more discipline you have in your life, the more freedom you will end up with. So if you lack the discipline to exercise and eat healthy, you will end up being a slave to disease. If you lack the discipline to work hard, save your money, you will end up a slave to finances. If you lack the discipline to manage your time correctly, you will end up with no free time. If you have self-discipline, if you have the discipline to save your money and work hard and invest your money properly, if you have the discipline to manage your time correctly and not waste a bunch of time, if you have the discipline to exercise and eat healthy, you will end up with freedom. And I know it's a counterintuitive, it's contrarian, but I've seen this over and over and over again. If you want freedom in your life, you have to have discipline.
Nothing is lonelier than a woman in a relationship where her heart is ignored and her voice goes unheard if she feels alone. It's because you might be physically present, but emotionally distant. Being there isn't enough. She needs to feel your presence, not just see it. She needs to know you're paying attention, truly listening, and that her feelings matter to you. A woman gives so much of herself when she loves. She pours her heart out, hoping it will be received with care. But when her efforts are met with silence, indifference, or lack of understanding, she starts to wonder if she even matters to you. She craves connection, deep, honest, and real. She doesn't just want words. She wants actions that show your commitment. When you don't respond to her needs, you don't just push her away. You make her feel invisible. And a woman who feels invisible in her own relationship.
Remember, you're never too old to set another goal or dream a new dream. The Creator didn't place you here to drift through life. Every breath you take is a command to rise. Every heartbeat, a call to action. Your age, it's not a weight. It's a weapon. Every scar you bear, every trial you faced, forged you into something unbreakable. The universe doesn't care how many sunsets you've seen. It only asks one thing. What will you do with the time you have left? Tear down the walls of doubt. Silence the voice that whispers, it's too late. Because it's never too late. Greatness is born in the moments when others quit and you refuse to yield. So decide, will time define you or will you shape your destiny? Remember, as long as your heart beats, your purpose burns. Keep dreaming, keep fighting. The universe is watching.
What's and that is like, why?
Allah is the owner. You ask Him, you knock His door, you read, you fulfill your prayers. What He told you to do, you stay away from what He told you to stay away from. And you work hard. And if you fall, you seek His forgiveness. Allah will open the doors for you. Allah will give you. And you make an intention, oh Allah, give me so that I can do good with it. Wallahi, if your heart is clear, Allah will give you. Allah will give you. Ask Allah and call out to Allah. Inshallah, He will give you. He will give you. Don't you think the owner of entire creation, when you are close to Him, He will say, oh my worshipper, I am giving you more than you want. You asked me for 1 million, I'm giving you 1 billion. The owner of the entire creation, He will do it for you. That is Allah. Keep moving closer and closer to Allah. Don't ever go backwards. You quit a bad habit, don't go back. Wallahi, my brothers and sisters, life is too short. We need to come closer to Allah. Don't stress. If today is wrong, tomorrow will be right. And if today is right, something might go wrong according to you tomorrow. According to Allah, it did not go wrong. It was His plan for you and for me. One of the things that Allah has kept for Himself, knowledge, only Allah knows what is going to happen tomorrow. What are you going to earn? What is going to happen to you and to me tomorrow, meaning in the future? Who knows it? Wallahi, wallahi, only Allah knows. Only Allah knows. You can plan, Allah can let the plan go ahead. But you can plan, Allah can change the plan. You can think, Allah knows, and He is the only one who knows what will happen tomorrow. So develop your relation with Allah. Plan good things. When you plan to do your salah, Allah will reward you with the intention, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. Allah Almighty is in charge. He is in control.
There will come a time when you feel drained, when your muscles burn, your mind is exhausted, and every part of you says, that's enough. Here's the truth. This is where the real growth begins. You see, success isn't built on easy days. It's built in the struggle. It's built in the moments when you don't quit, where you dig deep and give just one more rap, one more round, one more try. Every time you choose to push forward, you rewrite your limits, you turn weakness into strength, doubt into confidence, and failure into victory. The ones who succeed aren't the ones who had it easy. They're the ones who refuse to quit. But when you feel like stopping, remember, one more step, one more try, one more day could be the moment that changes everything. Keep pushing. Your future self is counting on you. The difference between average and great, one more, just one more.
Most people don't focus on their mindset. Most people are focused on exterior factors. They think that everything that happens to them is by chance. And they don't realize that a lot of the things that happen to them are things that they attract. Because you attract the things that you are, and you are what you do. And you do what you think about. The power of the mind is one very simple thing. The ability to direct your attention towards a specific given objective, and then to have the willpower to pursue it. Most people, obviously, don't know where they're going because they never have a goal. You need to have a clear goal. If you don't have a goal, you don't know where you're going to go in life. You need to be able to be very specific about the life that you want, about who you want to become. Mindset, your ability to develop thoughts, is extremely important because your thoughts dictate and create your reality. Thoughts lead to actions, actions lead to behaviors, and behavior leads to lifestyle.
There are 10 powerful truths in life. 1. Silence is more powerful than trying to prove a point. 2. When trust is broken, sorry means nothing. 3. Control your actions. Learn to react less. 4. When you are honest, you lose people who don't deserve you. 5. A beautiful heart is worth more than 1,000 beautiful faces. 6. A small circle, private life, clear mind, and happy heart are invaluable. 7. Never go back to somebody who has already broken you. 8. Stop overthinking. You can't control everything. Just let it be. 9. If somebody is stupid enough to walk away from you, be smart enough to let them go. 10. True friends are very rare. If you have one, you're very lucky. If you agree with this message, type a yes in the comments. God bless.
To be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts.
You have to work every single day. I think that's where your confidence comes from. When nobody's looking, that's the time that really counts.
I believe that it's time to go. Me and the devil walking side by side. Me and the devil walking side by side. And I'm gonna see my man until I get satisfied.
My dear son, you can do amazing things. Life can feel tricky sometimes, like solving a big puzzle, but I want you to remember how strong you are. When things get tough, take a deep breath and keep going. You're smart, kind, and brave. Never let anyone make you doubt yourself, and always aim for what makes you happy. Your dreams are special, and they're worth chasing. No matter how hard the road may seem, it's okay to make mistakes because they help us grow. What matters is that you learn from them and keep trying. Believe in yourself, take risks, and know you have everything you need to succeed. Be proud of who you are and follow your heart with courage. If this message touches you, share this video with your son and remind him how amazing he is.
Most people don't focus on their mindset. Most people are focused on exterior factors. They think that everything that happens to them is by chance. And they don't realize that a lot of the things that happen to them are things that they attract. Because you attract the things that you are, and you are what you do. And you do what you think about. The power of the mind is one very simple thing. The ability to direct your attention towards a specific given objective, and then to have the willpower to pursue it. Most people, obviously, don't know where they're going because they never have a goal. You need to have a clear goal. If you don't have a goal, you don't know where you're going to go in life. You need to be able to be very specific about the life that you want, about who you want to become. Mindset, your ability to develop thoughts, is extremely important because your thoughts dictate and create your reality. Thoughts lead to actions, actions lead to behaviors, and behavior leads to lifestyle.
My dear son, you can do amazing things. Life can feel tricky sometimes, like solving a big puzzle, but I want you to remember how strong you are. When things get tough, take a deep breath and keep going. You're smart, kind, and brave. Never let anyone make you doubt yourself, and always aim for what makes you happy. Your dreams are special and they're worth chasing, no matter how hard the road may seem. It's okay to make mistakes because they help us grow. What matters is that you learn from them and keep trying. Believe in yourself, take risks, and know you have everything you need to succeed. Be proud of who you are and follow your heart with courage. If this message touches you, share this video with your son and remind him how amazing he is. Sister, you are my biggest supporter and one of the greatest blessings in my life. I'm so grateful to have someone like you by my side, not just as my sister, but also as my best friend. You've always been there for me through every high and low, cheering me on, reminding me of my strength. You inspire me with your kindness, your loyalty, and your unshakable belief in me. I may not say it enough, but I love you more than words can express. You're not just the best sister. I'm convinced you're the best person anyone could ask for. Thank you for being my partner in laughter, my shoulder to lean on, and my lifelong friend. Life is so much brighter with you in it, and I'm proud to call you my sister. Love you, girl. Share this with your sister to let her know how much she means to you.
My mom told me a man who values you wouldn't ever put himself in a position to lose you, and that really hit deep. It's a reminder that true love isn't just about words or feelings, it's about actions that consistently show care, respect, and commitment. When someone truly values you, they'll prioritize you, protect what you share, and never take the bond you have for granted. A man who values you understands your worth and cherishes the role you play in his life. He won't risk losing you through neglect, dishonesty, or indifference. Instead, he'll do everything he can to nurture your connection, make you feel secure, and ensure you know just how much you mean to him. Those words from my mom resonate because they're a simple truth about love and respect. The right person will never make you question their intentions or their devotion. They'll make you feel chosen every single day, and that's the kind of love worth waiting for.
Bro, what are you doing with your life, bro? What do you, I thought you said you want to be a great. I thought you said you want to be the best. But you don't act like you don't move like it. You wake up late. You sleep late. You don't study. You don't work out. You don't want this shit. And no one's going to feel sorry for you when you don't get it.
Do you actually want to do this or not? Do you actually want to do this or not? Because if you actually want to do it, what's going to stop you? Nothing.
How badly do you want it? Because you've got to pay a price to be the best.
You got to pay a price for winning. But most people aren't willing to pay it.
What are you going to do? How bad do you want it?
How bad do you want this? If it's as bad as you want to live or breathe or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you.
And if you don't really want to do it, what's going to stop you? Just about anything that comes up. Just about any obstacle that gets in your way becomes an excuse. It becomes a reason. It becomes a rationale for not proceeding down that path.
You don't want it. And that's the harsh reality.
You know you could be the winner if you really wanted to, right? But the problem is you keep playing that what if game. What if it don't work? What if I fail? Nah, flip it. What if it does work? What if you win? Then what? You're going to be sitting there happy, right? You say you want to win, but then you're scared to lose. What sense does that even make? Look, you can't talk about wanting to win and then be scared of the risk. That's not how this works. If you lock in, keep your head down and stay focused on the vision, how could you not win? The only thing that's going to make you lose is your own mindset, and that's all on you. Your biggest enemy ain't out there, it's in your head. So if you want to win, you got to get out of your own way. And here's the truth. Every time you doubt yourself, you're slowing down your own progress. You either believe in yourself or you don't. There's no in between. If you keep second guessing everything, you're already losing. But when you stop playing scared and start moving like you're built for this, you'll see everything change. So stop thinking about what could go wrong and start focusing on what's going to go right.
Let me tell you something important. Not everyone is going to be proud of you. The truth is, some people are just surprised that you keep making things happen. They see your progress, your consistency, and they don't understand how you do it. They expected you to fail, to give up, but you didn't. And guess what? That's the power of determination. You don't need their applause. You don't need their approval. What you need is the belief in yourself, that burning desire to keep pushing even when no one else believes in you. Because success isn't about making everyone proud. It's about proving to yourself that you have the strength, the courage, and the drive to keep going, no matter what. Let their doubt push you further. Let their surprise remind you that you are capable of more than they could ever imagine. The only person you need to impress is the one staring back at you in the mirror. So, keep going, keep pushing, and keep making things happen. You're unstoppable.
Some people have been bullied. Some people are just stressed out. Some people are insecure. Some people are fat and overweight. I call myself fat because I was fat. And people don't want to do that. They want to say, oh, don't call yourself fat. Don't call yourself dumb. If you're not real and raw with who the f you are, nothing's going to change. In this nice new world that we live in, we want to hear, you're just a little big. No, man, you might be fat. We surround ourselves around people that make us feel great. They tell us what we want to hear. The second we put ourselves amongst the uncommon people, we don't like that feeling. That challenge and feeling of that person waking up 3:30 in the morning and say, hey, put your shit on, we're going for a run. We like that person who says, hey, you know what, man, I don't feel good today, man. And they say, oh, it's okay, brother. We don't want that motherfuckers like this. Hey, man, no, bro, get your shit on, man. Stop.
Sometimes the smartest move is to shut your mouth and open your eyes. Watch closely, stay silent, and let the truth do the talking. The truth doesn't hide forever. It always fights its way to the surface, no matter how deeply it's buried. Keep your focus sharp and your emotions in check. Words mean nothing if you don't have the facts. Silence isn't weakness, it's control. Don't waste your breath explaining yourself to those who don't deserve it. Let them doubt you, let them lie, and let them pretend. But when the truth comes out, it will destroy their lies. Stand firm. Hold your ground. The loudest person in the room is often the weakest. Be the one who watches, waits, and wins. They'll never see it coming, but when the truth hits, it'll shatter their illusions. Remember, the truth doesn't need your help. It only needs time. Stay silent, stay ready, and let the truth crush everything in its path.
I will wait for you. Why? Because that's what people do when they're in love. They wait. True love doesn't rush or demand immediate answers. It knows that sometimes life requires patience and time. Waiting isn't easy. But for you, I'll gladly do it. Because you're worth every moment spent hoping and believing in us. Being apart only makes me appreciate what we have even more. Each day that I wait, I hold on to all the reasons why I fell for you. The small moments, the laughter, the understanding between us. I know deep down that if we're meant to be together, the right time will come. When it does, we'll be stronger, more certain, and ready for whatever comes our way. So here I am, with my heart wide open, willing to wait however long it takes. I believe in us, and I'm not giving up easily, because a love like ours doesn't just happen, it's rare, and I'd wait a lifetime to make it real.
Things people learn too late in life. 1, the less you say, the more your words will matter. 2, don't take everything personally. Not everyone thinks about you as much as you do. 3, when you focus on problems, you'll have more problems. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities. 4, no matter how much it hurts now, someday you will look back and realize your struggle changed your life for the better. 5, you meet people for a reason. Either you need them to change your life, or you're the one that will change theirs. 6, never be afraid to try something new. Life gets boring when you stay within the limits of what you already know. 7, you will never truly know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. 8, once you begin to take note of the things you are grateful for, you begin to lose sight of the things that you lack. 9, if you do not have control over your mouth, you do not have control over your future. 10, life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks into it. 11, the only person you have to face in the morning is yourself. Be unbeatable. 11 things people learn too late in life. 1, the less you say, the more your words will matter. 2, don't take everything personally. Not everyone thinks about you as much as you do. 3, when you focus on problems, you'll have more problems. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities. 4, no matter how much it hurts now, someday you will look back and realize your struggle changed your life for the better. 5, you meet people for a reason. Either you need them to change your life, or you're the one that will change theirs. 6, never be afraid to try something new. Life gets boring when you stay within the limits of what you already know. 7, you will never truly know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. 8, once you begin to take note of the things you are grateful for, you begin to lose sight of the things that you lack. 9, if you do not have control over your mouth, you do not have control over your future. 10, life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks into it. 11, the only person you have to face in the morning is yourself. Be unbeatable.
What can a good woman bring to a man?
Nothing. A woman shouldn't bring nothing to a man. You have to understand that the woman is a mirror and a multiplier. She will mirror you. She will reflect you, and she will multiply whatever you put upon her. So if you put wealth upon a good woman, watch how she multiplies it. If you give love to a good woman, watch how she multiplies it. If you give a home to a good woman, a house to a good woman, food to a good woman, watch how she nurtures you with this. The problem is these men are toxic. So when they looking at the woman, their reflection, when they're unable to put things on the table, they say, oh, this woman ain't good. Oh, this woman ain't submissive. Oh, this woman don't listen. No, brother, she is mirroring you, and she's showing you that you lay nothing on her table but anxiety, stress, depression, and chaos, and now she's multiplying that. Now you're in your feelings. Oh man, a good woman brings nothing to a table but herself, because she is the mirror and the multiplier.
Why do you love them? If you love someone for their looks, it's called obsession. If you love someone for their kindness, it's admiration. If you love someone for their money, it's interest. If you love someone because they love you, then it's called empathy. If you love someone despite their flaws, it's genuine acceptance. If you love someone through thick and thin, it's genuine commitment. If you love someone for their mind and knowledge, it's intellectual attraction. If you love someone deeply, even when you're apart, it's emotional connection. If you love someone and prioritize their happiness over your own, it's selflessness. If you love someone for the way they make you laugh, it's humor-based perfection. If you love someone for your shared experiences and memories, it's nostalgic-driven love. But if you're confused about why you love this person, it's definitely love. Moms have a way of loving you in the smallest moments. When you were little, she woke you up for school. You'd tell her you didn't feel good, so she handed you a slice of orange and said it would make you feel better. And somehow, it always did. When you came home crying from middle school, she sat with you at the table, offering the same orange, the same comfort, silently reminding you that no matter what, she was there. Years passed. The problems got bigger. The heartbreaks deeper. One night you swore nothing could fix what you were feeling. She sat beside you anyway and asked if you wanted to split an orange. She never stopped trying. Never stopped believing that even the smallest things, a quiet moment, a simple gesture, a slice of fruit, could remind you that life was still worth holding on to. Moms don't have all the answers. They can't always take away the pain, but they'll always be there, in every moment, big or small.
I don't have have a single despair for what people think of me. The world loves to judge, slap on labels, and shove you into a little box that makes sense to them. But guess what? I don't do boxes. I don't do expectations. And I sure as hell don't live for anyone else's approval. For too long, I let other people's opinions shape me, worried about fitting in, about being who they wanted me to be. But those days, they're over. Now, the only person I'm trying to impress is me. I'm chasing my dreams, building my life, and staying locked in on what makes me happy. If someone doesn't like it, that's their problem, not mine. I don't have time for negativity, for criticism that doesn't serve me, or for people who don't understand my journey. I'm here to live loudly, boldly, and unapologetically. So if you don't approve, cool, stay mad. I'll be over here, making shit happen, living my truth, and proving every single day that I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Drop a 7 in the comments if you're ready to write your next epic chapter with strength, courage, and unstoppable.
Do you know why you're so scared to fail? It's not the failure itself. It's what you think it says about you. Failure feels like proof. Proof that you're not enough. That they were right to doubt you. That you'll never make it. But here's the truth. Failure isn't the end of the story. It's the middle. Think about it. Every great life, every person you admire, has a chapter they thought they'd never survive. That moment when they lost, broke, or fell short. But the difference? They didn't stop there. Failure isn't a judgment. It's a lesson. It strips away the illusions and shows you who you are when things get hard. And sometimes that's the only way to grow. To fail, to break, and then to rebuild. Stronger than before. So don't let fear write your story. And the only real failure is never trying. The rest is just part of becoming who you're meant to be.
There are 4 things you need to know before you go out into the world. You remember these things and you'll be the best person you can be. First, look at this pencil. We know that in order for it to become a useful pencil, that from time to time, again and again, it's going to have to go through a resharpening. Well, if this pencil could feel, we could imagine how painful that would be. But that's what it takes for it to be a useful pencil. Life is much the same. Painful experiences and challenges come to us all. But it is through these opportunities that we build character and we grow. Second is to keep in mind that we'll be able to correct many of the mistakes you make along the way, just like this eraser. So if we learn from our mistakes, they're not mistakes. They're lessons we can use to do better the next time around. And third, just like this pencil, every place where you are used, so to speak, you leave your mark. You're writing your own story. Think of stumbling blocks as stepping stones and never stop writing. And fourth, always remember, the most important part of you is what's inside.
6 lessons that will change your life. 1. You will never have control over everything, but you will always have control over how you respond. 2. Not everyone will give you closure, and waiting for it will only hold you back. Learn to let go for yourself. 3. Happiness can only be felt in the moments that you allow yourself to appreciate. Focus on what's good now, instead of chasing a perfect future. 4. Loving yourself doesn't mean you won't have any bad days, but it does mean that you'll keep treating yourself with care. 5. Growth is uncomfortable because it requires you to let go of familiar things that no longer serve you. It's hard, but it's the only way to move forward. 6. The life you want won't just appear. You have to take action. Even small steps matter. And every single action you take either gets you closer or further from where you want to be.
12 hard truths about psychology and life. Number 1, silence is more powerful than proving your point. Number 2, when trust is broken, sorry means nothing. Number 3, control your emotions and learn to react less. Number 4, when you are honest, you lose people who don't deserve you. Number 5, one beautiful heart is better than 1,000 beautiful faces. Number 6, small circle, private life, clear mind, happy heart. Number 7, never go back to someone who already broke you. Number 8, stop overthinking. You can't control everything. Just let it be. Number 9, if someone's stupid enough to walk away from you, be smart enough to let them go. Number 10, true friends are rare. If you have one, you're extremely lucky. Number 11, never go for revenge. Let them realize. And number 12, people come and go. That's just life. Drop her if you agree with me. Leave us a like and a follow if you loved the video. God bless you.
Women only want nice guys when they're sad and players when they're happy. That's the punchline, isn't it? Some women seek out nice guys only when life gets tough. They want the comfort, the listening ear, and the steady hand. But the moment happiness kicks in, the thrill of a player suddenly seems more exciting. And what does that leave behind? Men who feel like emotional crutches. Men who give their all, only to be left. The second life gets better, and over time, it teaches good men to stop being good altogether. But let me kindle your spirit. This makes the dating pool dry up. Women complain about a lack of nice guys, forgetting how they treated the ones who were there for them, and men stop investing, tired of being discarded when they're no longer needed. If you want a man to show up for you when you're down, value him when you're up. If this hits home, if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of our new videos. No matter how open, peaceful, or loving you are, others can only connect with you at the depth they've reached within themselves. As Carl Jung once said, everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. People's capacity to meet you with understanding, compassion, or vulnerability is limited by the inner work they've done on their own soul. You can offer all the light and love in the world, but if someone hasn't ventured into their own shadows, they will only be able to meet you on the surface. This is a profound truth about human relationships. The depth of connection is not just about what you bring, but about how deeply the other person has explored their own heart. It is the essence of clarity, understanding that while you may strive for connection, others can only offer what they found in themselves. Accepting this can bring peace, for you realize that everyone's journey is their own, and sometimes they simply haven't gone deep enough to meet you where you stand.
Someone who really loves you is going to do these 10 things. Number 1, they're always going to want to text, call, or see you. Number 2, you're going to be the first person they miss when they wake up every morning. Number 3, they'll always ask where you're going and with whom, not to control you, but because they care. Number 4, no matter how busy they are, they'll always make time for you. Number 5, they'll surprise you with little gifts, even when it's not a special occasion, just to see you smile. Number 6, they'll pay attention to the little details about you, like your favorite snacks or how you like your coffee. Number 7, they'll support your dreams and push you to be the best version of yourself. Number 8, when you're upset, they'll do everything they can to cheer you up or simply be there to listen. Number 9, they'll be proud to show you off and introduce you to the people they care about. Number 10, they'll stick with you through the highs and the lows because real love is unconditional. Drop a heart if you know someone who does these things for you, and share this with someone who deserves to hear it. God bless.
You haven't wasted time when things don't work out. Yes, time has passed, and you can't get it back. But now, everything that happened has taught you that you are worth so much more than that. You've started to see that, even though letting go was one of the hardest things you've ever had to do. You can now focus on the path before you. You can take deep breaths, knowing that the mere fact you're here means your story isn't over yet. Today may look different from what you planned a year ago, but this is also true. Through every change, you now know the morning sun still shines, the moon still illuminates the evening sky, and And every day, you are starting to see that love is boundless and so much greater than you imagined it to be. Today, you've had to say goodbye to many things, and yet, here you are, still finding peace, still pursuing growth and wisdom, as you become who you were meant to be.
I didn't just fall in love with you by accident. I made the decision to open my heart to you. I chose to give you my time, my energy, and my love. Every day I consciously choose to explore and understand all the different parts of who you are. And every day I want to dive even deeper into what makes you, you. Yes, I believe in things like fate and destiny. And I do think everything happens for a reason, but I also believe that it's up to us to make sense of what life puts in front of us. Our brains process what we see, what we feel, and then we make choices. And my choice, it's you. I chose you yesterday. I choose you today, and I know I'll choose you again tomorrow. You're the one I want to spend my life with. You are my person, the one I want by my side, one I want to love forever. Every single day, I fall more in love with you. My love for you doesn't waver, it only grows. I don't take this choice lightly, but it's one I make gladly every single day for the rest of my life.
When someone plans your downfall, perhaps that is the path of your success. Perhaps that is the exact door through which you are going to get success. So take it in your stride, don't worry. You did your dua, you're close to Allah, you have sabr and taqwa, you are thanking Allah for what He's blessed you, you cannot go wrong. Negatives don't happen to a believer. A believer is only in a positive situation. If goodness comes in his direction, he's thankful to Allah and humble. And if something negative does come in the direction of a believer, before he actually suffers negative consequences, because he bears sweet, beautiful patience, Allah converts it into an act of reward that deserves an unlimited recompense. Unlimited. That's Allah. Sabr. You made sabr. You had a problem. Yes, sabr. How long is the sabr? A month? 2 months? A year? 2 years? 10 years? 20 years? Yusuf alayhi salam, 30 years? 40 years? One day he said, my brothers, guess what? Allah favored me over you. Allah has raised me above you.
When I was 7 years old, my dad would make me order for the entire table at a restaurant. He would say this, hey, you're the man of the table now. When the waiter comes to the table, you're going to ask them their name. You're going to say, nice to meet you, their name. And then you're going to say their name in a sentence. And I was like, Dad, this is stupid. I'm not doing this. He was like, do it. I'm like, all right. So I'll never forget. The guy come to the table. I said, what's your name? He said, John. I said, hey, nice to meet you, John. John, me and my sister would like 2 Shirley Temples, please. My dad will have this, my mom will have this. And so he would make me do that everywhere we go. Every like decent restaurant, nice restaurant, you know, he'd make me do that. And at first I was like, oh, this is so stupid. But I remember one summer in, maybe 3-4 months after he started making me do it, we're at this place, the Cliff House in Maine. I have the server's name, and my Shirley Temples are empty, mine and my sister's. And my dad looks at me and he goes, you want another Shirley Temple? I said, yeah. And he goes, call the waiter. So I forget what the guy's name was. We'll call him Matt. And I say, excuse me, Matt. Comes right over. I said, me and my sister would like 2 Shirley Temples, please. And I look over, and there's a guy sitting right there with his wife. He's about 50 years old, and he's flailing. Sir, excuse me, sir. Not getting the attention of the waiter. And he had the same waiter as we did. And Matt already brought my Shirley Temples back to the table before that dumb fuck ever got the attention of the waiter. Why? Because everybody's a fucking sir. You have zero control of any situation if you do not have the name of the person.
Life is better when nobody knows what you are doing. There's a certain peace that comes with moving in silence, focusing on yourself without the pressure of outside opinions or expectations. When you keep your goals and dreams private, you can work on them freely without feeling the need to meet anyone else's standards. It's like protecting your energy, keeping it for yourself and the things that matter most to you. When nobody knows your every move, you're free to make mistakes, to learn, and to grow in your own time. There's no pressure to prove anything to anyone. It's just you, steadily making progress at your own pace. You're building something real, something meaningful, without the noise of other people's thoughts clouding your path. This way, your success becomes yours alone, something you've built quietly, steadily, and with intention. And when the time comes for your achievements to be seen, They'll speak for themselves, reflecting all the hard work you put in without needing to announce it. Sometimes, the most powerful things happen when nobody's watching. Keep moving in silence, letting your work and growth tell your story.